Welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Prof channel on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, and if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel because it helps the channel grow. So I'm just going to get right into it today. I have a really interesting story, kind of an experiment, but I didn't do it on purpose. So there was a book sale over the weekend, and I found out about it an hour after it started, which I never do. I'm usually organized. And if you want to find book sales in your region, all the public libraries hold book sales. So you should definitely get on, if you're in Texas, look up the Texas Public Library and it'll have a section on there where there are book sales. And they can be gold mines or they can be super competitive. Check out my other video on my strategy for going to book sales if you don't have a scanner. And I'm going to do a video on the scanner that I'm using, but some of you don't have scanners and you can still do okay. I have a whole strategy for what I used to do when I didn't have a scanner. So this was a really interesting experiment for me because I usually check the website, I'm usually organized, and for some reason I checked it on Saturday at 11 o'clock, and this book sale at a pretty good book sale location near me had started at 10 a.m. So I was kind of bummed, but I said, you know what, I want to see. I always get to book sales on time, when they begin. So I don't think I'd ever been to a book sale an hour late. So my assumption was, I'm going to get to this book sale, and all the other people who have scanners and the resellers, the Amazon FBA resellers, will have already gotten there. Everything will be picked through. There'll be nothing there. It'll be a total waste of my time, kind of. I just wasn't sure. That was the worst case scenario. So I said, fine, it's only 10 minutes away. Let's see. Let's see what it's like to go to a book sale an hour late after, the professional resellers have already taken everything that's good. So I get there and I'm scanning the books, and it's pretty good. I got about 10 pretty good books. It was apparent that they had been picked over a little bit. There wasn't anything that was super exciting, super juicy, that was, had $25 or $30 worth of profit in one book. But I still got 10 books that I'm sending into Amazon. So it basically made it worthwhile to go just for that reason. Then I realize, I look over and there's a whole other section that I'd never seen before of CDs, DVDs, and video games. It was like a separate area, and I'd been to this book sale 2 or 3 other times. I'd never even noticed this. It was like a back room. There was a door open, and I go back there, and it's like a jackpot. Everything, all the CDs, all the DVDs, all the video games are completely sealed and brand new. So it's unbelievable to me. I just sold one today. It was a 25-year-old Donna Summer DVD or CD, and it was worth $22. It paid for an entire IKEA bag full of stuff, and I still have, probably 10 books, 20 CDs, DVDs, and a couple video games that were brand new. It was unbelievable. So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is you just never know, especially with book sales. I mean, some of these book sales, you really, you get there and they're really mobbed, and like I said, I have a whole other video of the strategy when they're super competitive, especially if you don't have a scanner. Look for that video in my other videos. But the other thing is you just never know, because these books, these libraries have tons of inventory, and the weird thing is, if you feel guilty about buying at these book sales, you totally shouldn't, because it's kind of, I was going through I'm in this section, everything is brand new, and I'm thinking, it's kind of a shame that this library has all this great material, these great CDs, DVDs, books, video games, and no one has access to them. They've been sitting on a shelf for 20 years, and they're brand new. So, the moral of the story is, even if you get to one of these sales late, you can still do okay. 2, check out my other video on strategies if you don't have a scanner. And 3, you really never know. You never know when you're going to find a home run and it's going to totally work out for you. That's why you just got to keep going to thrift stores or book sales, all these other areas, garage sales, estate sales. because you just never know, and it can be totally worth your while, and almost never is it not worth your while. So that's my message today. Hope you're crushing it this week. If you like this video, please like it. If you like the channel, please subscribe because it helps the channel grow. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in.